Hello, Gemini. I hope you're doing well today. I'm just going to have you take a deep breath with me. And in. And out. An astronaut? An astronaut might be of importance. All right. We're going to start with a card from the Facet Garden Oracle today. I'm just going to hit my little singing bowl. And I'm recording after midnight, and whenever I record after like a specific hour, I always wonder if I should put today's technical date or yesterday's technical date. And then I think that in the long run it doesn't really matter. Because time is a concept. And I think that pertains to something for you. Something that is a detail doesn't really matter. Take what's yours. Leave the rest behind. We have anomaly, cactus, and weather. All right. Anomaly. The unexpected. A deviation from the norm that may incite surprise or even fear. The ability to adapt and accept conditions as they present themselves. Cactus. Endurance, tenacity, resilience, a self-sufficient loner. May denote a conservative and frugal nature. Can be prickly. I mean, so far I'm getting that there may be a dynamic situation, whatever, event that pops up or has been in your life that is bringing out a specific side of your personality. That may be a bit more prickly. Weather. Shifting circumstances, stormy conditions turn to rainbows and back to churning seas. An exercise in maintaining composure through tumultuous change. That makes sense. It's like, how can you stay grounded within yourself and still be good to yourself and those around you even while stressful situations are occurring in your life? I know that a lot of times when something feels ungrounded within my 3D life, I can struggle feeling grounded within my internal self. I know that when I was in the process of moving, the home I was in was under construction and I was highly stressed out and ungrounded during that time period. And I was definitely acting out of hand in some aspects from my usual because of my heightened stress around this construction. this chaos in my immediate 3D surroundings, with that happening, I allowed myself to lose my own grounding and become chaotic myself. So it's important to there is a new beginning, a leap of faith. It's been after a lot of, I got the word exposure, truth, but exposure is coming up really strong. There may also be an amount of during this new beginning, be aware of how, okay. So be aware of how often you put your defenses up, because it could be that your defenses are going up based around an amount of heartbreak that has not been processed through. That is, there's like an amount of stubbornness that can block you in this new path. It's kind of like a residual thing of the past, like a residual behavioral pattern of the past. But it's like you don't always need to defend yourself. There's some times that you're not under attack, but it may feel as though you're under attack, and this potentially could be connected to this heartbreak. It's a heartbreak that an aspect of it is either just very difficult to work through, and so it's appearing as this defensive energy, or it's something that, so it could be difficult to work through, so it's just taking time. But it also, but it also could just be that there's an amount of this heartbreak that has not been processed through in general, and so it could be around the fear of things not working out, just in general, the fear of promises to work together not working out. It's really, and of somebody having rage towards you. But don't let any of this stop you from obtaining your happiness. There's still so much potential out there, so much potential in the world, And I got put a knife in it. I don't know if that's a phrase, but like there's some sort of phrase that's, I guess I'm just gonna say put a knife in it, and I know whatever the phrase actually is, it means to like just completely put an end to it. And so I'm getting from this 1010 a completion, ending of one, starting of another. So it's like once you've put an end to this pain, and I feel that the end to the pain is coming soon, it's just that it's taking a little bit longer because of either this stubbornness, this just general time it'll take, or just I mean, sometimes you're just not aware that it's something that's a blockage. So being unaware that there's something that is blocking can also, identifying the problem, or I'm just going to use the word blockage again. Identifying the blockage, identifying whatever that thing between you and where you want to be is. A lot of times we just don't even know until we take some time to process through things, and then be like, oh, that's why I'm like, responding like this. Oh, I had no idea. And so basically saying there's that stagnancy still a little bit, but I don't feel like it's going to be there for much longer. And then there's going to be a death fully, and you can see the sunshine again. And then this happy, full of love, and all your cups are filled, full of love, happy family, happy life kind of situation will come to fruition. I'm also getting to say, I'm getting the message to say, when I was away for 2 weeks, because now I'm at my usual location, I had, and I realized also once I came back that the big lesson was to learn where home was, because I finally was able to feel like I was going home to the other location, even though, and it shocked me when I even thought that, because I'm like, no, my home is here in my apartment. But I was able to learn that home truly is, it's cheesy, but where the heart is. And if you leave your heart elsewhere, not with you, then of course you'll ache for where your heart is, home. But if you're able to, and I can't really fully describe how I did this, but if you're able to bring your heart to you and keep your heart within you everywhere you go, you don't just leave it at your home when you go to the grocery store. You bring it with you to the grocery store. When you're able to live with you and your heart in the same being and travel around together, then anywhere you go, you will feel at home. Home isn't residing exactly in one specific place, 1414 on the clock, or in one specific person or dynamic, or how something has to specifically look. It's about where your heart is. It's about what can you find in this moment to love and to embrace and enjoy. Instead of allowing your heart to be elsewhere and yearning for what is elsewhere to be here. Sometimes we have to leave behind things that we have love for in order to find the truest, most abundant type of love, unconditional type of love. Sometimes it's good to leave something that we have love for. It's good to embrace the death and rebirth. Even though it can be painful in the process. But we do have to leave things that no longer hold potential, things that have run their timeline. All right, take what's yours and leave the rest behind. Thank you so much for being here, Gemini. I'll see you next time.